Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin remains under selling pressure. Actually, the price followed the white scenario that we talked about in the previous video. I explained to you in the last update earlier today that the white scenario is leading and we should see the price move towards 75k. It is still technically possible that this is some kind of a triangle, but it will be invalidated with a break below the February low. So should the price break below $78,250, which is the February low, this Elliott Wave triangle that we're tracking there will be formally invalidated because the B wave must not break below the, let's say, the beginning of the triangle. Well, it actually could do. I mean, okay, you know, we can have overshooting B waves, so-called running triangle, but that would be extremely rare in such a context. And also, I mean, triangles themselves are rare already. Bitcoin doesn't often form triangles, so it's just something to watch. I'd rather focus on the white count and keep it simple, and it is simple because the trend is down against resistance. So the levels are very, very clearly defined. Very clearly defined. The resistance area, which I've just slightly have adjusted, is between 83,557 and 86,475. So assumption is that the fourth wave we were tracking in the previous video indeed completed where it needed to, and we're now in the fifth wave to the downside. Is this the last low? I wouldn't rely on it. I mean, I can count it as still a third wave, actually, if I want to. Yeah, but we keep it simple. I'm telling you that the trend is down until we break back above resistance, and with a long correction like this, we should be extremely careful, okay? So this could obviously still extend a little lower. There's still plenty of space in our larger support area on the daily chart, which goes all the way down to 69k. At this point, I would fully expect the price to get to 75k next. But you see it here. I mean, I'm tracking this as an ending diagonal in wave C, right? So my reasoning is we've got an A wave down, 5-wave move, a B wave up, and then the C wave. 3 waves in 1 with 2, 3 waves in 3, 4, and then there should be 3 waves in 5 somehow. Yeah. So again, what I cannot rule out, and I just want to explain why I've got the micro resistance area there on the chart. I cannot rule out that the third is still unfolding and it's doing this. But that's exactly why I've got the resistance area here, because if we don't form a low, a substantial low after this one, then it could just rally into resistance and go lower. That's why we've got the resistance as a barrier. It keeps the trend down. Downside pressure is high, and we just go with the trend. You know, we just go with the trend. And so if anybody entered a short, for example, earlier today, then this green level here is the key level against which we can focus on lower more directly, right? Once we get something like this, we can lower the key level. As long as we print lower lows and lower highs, the trend is down. We keep it simple. Keep it simple. There's no need to get bullish or so. But yeah, for example, in the white count that I show you here right now, this would be 1. Let me think. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 in 3, then 4, 5. So that's why there are, you know, on the micro levels, there are always distortions and everything, but that's why we've got resistance. That's my thought process behind it. And the trend is down, and it seems like, in my opinion, it could be in the late stages. Yeah, so this is the wave count itself. We've got this larger support area. We see that these fib levels work. The price reacted to it already here. So I would expect in the fifth wave down, the price to potentially react to 77,859 or rather 75,327. At least there's a chance to react. And then, yeah, this could be an obviously an ABC structure. So another way of calculating a target is that we take the length of the A wave And then we go to the high of the B wave. And these are just additional levels to watch. So you see there's a bit of an overlap there around 75K. There's another level at 76.6K and 72,180. But what is really more important is that, can the bulls break back above resistance? As long as we don't do that, the trend is down. And don't, obviously, if this really is a fifth wave down, it should break below the third wave anyway. So one little lower is still expected. Yeah, that's pretty much it on the smaller time frame. Pretty much in line with what I said to you earlier today. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.